Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is going to be your summer 2020 predictions for June, July, and August. I've already shuffled, meditated on your sign. We're looking at an overview and what's going to be highlighted the most in your energy approaching your life this summer. We're going to as well look into some dates and time frames for some of the instances that come up that you can look out for, circle, and keep in mind. If you're looking for some type of timing, and this is your home, work, finances, your overall sense of security, as well as your relationships, to see what can be coming up for you in summer 2020. I'm using the Illuminated Tarot, combines Cartomancy with tarot, and I'm going to be divining some time frames with Cartomancy. So hope you are doing well. Thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome back to subscribers, and to anyone new to my channel, I do hope this is helpful for you. This is a general reading. We're tapping into the overall energy of collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising again. So you might want to check your other signs. There could be more information for you. You might resonate with one over the other, depending as well. So let's begin here. So just kind of overviewing what I'm seeing here. Okay, so I am seeing that with your overall energy, starting with that there seems to be a reluctance for some of you to gather, seeing people physically. Some of you may not be sure if you want to accept an invitation. Even when things are lifted, there may be this sense that you feel like you either are too busy or you won't enjoy yourself. Some of you, I do feel though that this is a sign that you're being taken care of, and that there will be very little that you feel that you're lacking, that you want or need. I feel like your needs are going to be met. You're going to at least feel that way, like feel that all is well with me. There's a sense of gratitude that I'm feeling as well, that many of you are going to have. But I also kind of get a sense that it'll be hard for others to pull you out of a zone where you do feel content. I just feel like you're going to be feeling that your life is content kind of overall in that sense. And so but I feel that there's this pull, like people will feel like some of you might feel that you're a little bit stretched. People might be coming to you for help or assistance, or wanting you to join them in some type of group effort. But overall, there just seems to be the sense that you're happy, secure, content. You'll have this kind of overall feeling that things are stabilizing in your world due to the people that you're surrounding yourself with. I'm also saying that some of you are going to be doing a lot more celebrations at home, inviting people to come to see you rather than you going to see them. With this, I definitely feel that some of you are maybe working on some type of home project, making your home like a place where people can gather. Now, some of you as well could be starting some type of, like, it could be a book club or something from your home that brings people together and you could be like organizing or planning or party planning, or even though everyone's kind of dealing with this social distancing and opening, and the question of opening too soon. We don't want to get too much of on that level as far as the mundane, but I feel that your overall energy is that you feel that you have all that you need, and you're in a good team environment where everyone is contributing in a way that lightens your load. um, June June around the teens, uh, June 14th or a couple of days before or after, is showing to be something here that where there's a plan. Some of you as well might be surprised. This might be falling around your birthday, where people are coming to see you. I'm also kind of feeling like some of you might feel a little bit shy about accepting gifts, but I'm seeing that there's going to be a group of people kind of rallying to come together and do something special for you. But there's also this feeling you will feel almost kind of shy about accepting it. You might feel a little embarrassed that it's being done. You might feel a little about being like the center of attention. Um, but I feel like this is like a group effort energy, and some of you as well, I do feel. So the middle of, yeah, that June area is showing up, and that could definitely have something to do around your birthday. And as well, um, it's July and August, almost around the same time, between the 10th and the 15th. In those months seems to be a time where things come together really nicely. Anything you're doing with family, or anything that you're holding or doing in your home. And I'm also seeing kind of like a multiple streams of income coming in for some of you, and there being a good group contribution for whatever it is you're doing. Looking into your home now. So with this energy, I do feel that some of you are going to be overcoming some type of family rift or disappointment. You might be acting as a mediator to between two people. I feel for some of you too, this is some type of realization or truth in regards to how you and someone can settle their differences, or someone in your family can settle their differences. So I feel you'll be working through any home family issues, and I feel like a very kind of honest conversation will be had. Um, Some of you are going to be doing some home repairs or doing something else with your home that's keeping you busy. And I also feel like some of you will be coming to some decision about how you can work from home more effectively. Some of you as well might be needing to create some type of boundary, or there's a boundary already in place that's going to continue. But I feel like if it does, it's for the best. There's a sense here of there as like, I'm not choosing sides. There's kind of like a situation that arises. It's best for you to try to remain neutral. But I also feel like this is like an honest and truthful kind of communication that could be coming in, and whatever needs to be done to keep the peace. So here is kind of near to this kind of time frame as well. Feeling like some of you are going to be having some talks about either how to like accommodate two people who may have some differences, and there is some type of family gathering that is going to take place. But I also feel like this is kind of getting to the root of the issue, and working in some ways. And also, I do feel that some of you, especially if you're celebrating, there's a sense of some people kind of putting their differences aside for you. So that could also be a little bit of something that where you can influence maybe some healing energy that's needed. And if it's not totally healing a relationship, it is at least getting to some point where you can overcome some difficulties. But there's a relationship or family relationship that just needs to take it's going to take some work because of the foundation of some type of connection here. So I also feel like this is also, again, a boundary, uh, a boundary that where there would be an interference. You're doing what you can and putting things in place, and even some type of physical barrier between someone in your home or something in your home is something that you want to. I also feel like some of you want to take, there's something you want to eradicate from your home, or something that, or could be someone, but I feel like it would take some effort and some honesty conversation about how you need to restore some type of stability in your life. Now, I'm also saying this as something of I'm getting something with a vehicle. Something with a vehicle here. It could be a gift. It could be something where, or someone, or someone's gonna be coming to your home for repairs, to repair some type of issue, where you're gonna be doing some of your own type of understanding of how you can maybe fix your own car, or fix something else around your house on your own. So I feel like there's a kind of an effective solution coming through for some type of home issue or repair or something that you need to do around your home. But also I'm getting kind of a mediation energy coming in with either you and someone else. Also, but also it's a sign that, more of a sign that there's a good foundation here with your home and family that you already have. And I just feel someone's, or two people at least, are putting their differences aside for the greater good. So here with their work here. Okay, so for here, this is something that I feel is positive in the form of there being a good development where you have felt restricted or bound. There's a shift here that is, I feel, in a good way with this Wheel of Fortune energy. This is a double energy here too. I do feel like some of you, there is going to be some type of change in leadership. Now some of you could obtain some type of leadership role if you are still working. And now some of you, though, this could be signalizing some type of retirement. Could be an early retirement. For some of you, it could be that what you have struggled so hard for or have fought for in your career, your time is now. So there's something here where you're kind of, there's an opportunity where you strike while the iron is hot somewhere, or as well, there's some type of destiny, fate and destiny is meeting here. But I feel like you're going into an up cycle, where anywhere where you felt like things were going downward, there's something that I feel breaks a pattern, breaks a negative pattern. Or there is finally someone stepping down, and I feel like the person replacing them gets things moving, kind of repairs or kind of makes up for where someone's successor is going to kind of work to change things. So there's some major change going on with some of your careers. Ooh. And again, something that some of you maybe do at home. Some of you as well may become really engrossed into some type of work. And that might be also something that makes it difficult for someone to pull you out of it if they're inviting you out, because some of you could be really focused on keeping your foundation of your own security afloat here. And so that's where I'm seeing that some of you may be seen as someone who's like a workaholic, especially working from home. So I also feel like if there's been some issue about transitioning from work from home. Now some of you, I feel like you might be transitioning from needing to be chained to the office. And that's where that change will actually give you happiness, because you'll be able to do your work from the comfort of your home. But I feel like some of you just may deal with the issue of knowing when to pull yourself away and join your family. That could be a little bit of that too. So there does seem to be something that gets your attention and fulfills you, and it feels like a good change. Like once you get started with something as well too. Even if you're not working, you're more of a creative. I do feel like with a creative project that there's a feeling that once you get started, you're not going to stop until you're happy. There's a perfectionist energy here with this too. But again, I feel like it's a time for you to take advantage of inspiration, drive, and any competitive situations I feel like will go in your favor. So if there's a position that you've wanted, it does look like it's going to be yours here. It seems like it's your time. That's what I'm kind of seeing. And there's a sense of freedom I really feel for many of you who would no longer have to be required to go into a space for work. I feel like some of you will find that you work better at home. And something's going to be serving as a distraction as well too for you too at home. Serving as a distraction, it definitely could be work. If it's not work, then you're getting into some type of hobby that gives you some piece of stability, and it could also have to do some with like creating, could be with nature, planting, or any sort of craft. Okay. So with this energy, I do feel that there will be a lot of communication from home. Also, though, I feel there may be a reason. The reason that someone kind of leaves a situation, like a leader, or there's a change in management, it might be for some nefarious reason with this coming up. But I do feel that it's a truth that is coming out. But there could also be this sense of, I feel like the details aren't relevant. It's more so about the energy that it's going to bring, that there's a positive change. So I'm also feeling like something that occurred in January could be significant here. I'm not really seeing this as like something of a forewarning. Feeling like something that's gone on since the beginning of the year. It's possible too that there is a change that's going to be like you're going to have to get used to this way of doing your work at least until January of next year. This is something here where you have some time to strategize about your next move, or you already kind of had some time or forewarning about this change. So looking into the finances. Now this does look like there is again a good foundation and a growth energy and some type of expansion. And this is also giving me the sense that it's because of a foundation that's already been set, or it could be again a group dynamic or family that works very well together. Taking action towards future planning and investing in doing something where you are putting your hands to work in some way here. You're either building things and needing materials for those things. Like you know the way, you know what your goal is, and you know what you need to get it, and you have what you need to get it. And even if you don't, there's assistance here. So even if you don't want to ask, some of you, I feel like there's going to be a lot that's you're going to be attracting that again that you just need. And you've been a very kind of generous, giving person in the past. A lot's going to be coming back to you. So this is overall a stable energy, and I do feel for some of you there is a bit of a sense where you're taking more control over your finances, but you also have a good springboard to work from, to expand in that. And there's an expectation of more coming. And some of you, this could be through your spouse, it could be through your children, depending on your age and depending on their age, if you have working children, or again, there was something here where you retired, you're setting that up here, and you're getting that amount that you're going to be expecting, and you're already going to be kind of planning on how you're going to budget, and so, but there's this overall feeling that you have some good things to look forward to. And yeah, some of you, I do feel like it's investing in your home, investing in your property. So yeah, I feel too, if there's any type of legal battles or anything that you have been involved in, where a situation that owes you money, I do feel like that this is a card that says that you will receive what you're expecting. And I really, again, am getting that energy of giving back. So again, you've been a giving, generous person. There's an energy where it's coming back towards you, and in some ways tenfold here. So this is giving me kind of this feeling that, like, over the turn of each month, the turn of June, July, like the last weeks or last 10 days of June, July, and August will be times where there could be news, things to celebrate in regards to overcoming struggles, definitely being prepared for every turn, making sure that you have everything that you need, and really feeling that there's like just a kind of good, like, budgeting energy, but also good kind of, again, partnership energy. And again, something with the vehicles coming up here. So some of you might be, you know, if you're not being gifted a vehicle, you're getting a new one. You're maybe selling one or passing one down, but working on it before you pass it down. Or you're going to be kind of getting a fixer-upper, but you don't mind it because It's something here. So I feel like whatever is wrong with anything, you're gonna have, you're gonna basically have what you need. Again, I'm seeing your needs are being met. So that's a good energy here with your finances. You're going to be able to do more. You're going to be able to plan more. And I'm seeing short trips by car. So that could be a little bit of that too. You may not be going a distance anywhere, but you'll definitely be making some kind of short trips, doing what you can and making the best of what you have and feeling satisfied with that. Just feeling satisfied with that. So looking into your emotions now. So there's this new journey that some of you are going to be going on in your emotional life here. I do feel that some of you will feel like you're in a relationship that makes you feel free. Like you're together, but this person gives you the freedom to, and also encouragement to kind of go after your dreams. Understands your need for as well mental stimulation. Some of you might have a kind of a mental connection, like a sapiosexual kind of attraction to someone, and it feels freeing. Like there's someone who just gets you. You kind of like get each other. I'm getting that here. Now some of you might be ready to end a relationship if there has been some type of struggle. You're wanting to be free from someone, and so that freedom or that opening for you to free yourself from a toxic energy as in the form of a relationship might be coming in here for you in this summer. But for some of you as well, I'm seeing as a relationship ends, there's a new one that is possible to begin here. Now some of you might feel that you don't want to be in a relationship. You have a singular focus. You are, you feel like a brand new you as well. If there's someone that you is removed from your energy or your space, but for the good, because I'm also seeing here with this kind of correlating with that, especially for any one of you who may be going through some type of divorce or separation, that it's for your own good, and you definitely feel that. Some of you as well, this could have been someone that you had tried to work with, and that could be a little bit of that energy where you are freeing yourself from that with the partner. Some of you might feel like you no longer want to work together with your partner, or you know that mixing business with pleasure does create a bit of interference in your relationship, bring some truth to the surface. So I feel like some of you, if you, again, this is very specific to those of you who might have had some type of business agreement or working relationship with a partner or spouse, that you are realizing that you need to separate the two. Even if you're not separating, you might feel like you do need to separate the two, that you need your own focus and they need their own focus. So that might be somewhat of a new beginning in your partnership as well, where you kind of go off in separate ways for what you do professionally and just keep that relationship more of the on the intimate side, more about the intimacy, more about your partnership, if it's not a separation. But some of you, I do feel like you are. There's a feeling like you want to be free from someone who might make you feel like you're stifled, or that you don't have freedom. But those of you, yeah, free spirits, I feel like you're going to be attracting another type of free spirit energy towards you if you're open to it. It definitely does look like a situation where you're open to it, and more sixes coming out here. It's got a lot of sixes showing up. This could definitely be a sign that, as well, that you do meet someone unexpectedly at a gathering. Now with this as well, I'm highlighted times is first 10 to 11 days. So the 1st to the 11th of June, 1st to the 11th of July, 1st to the 11th of August seems like a time that is ripe for you to come face to face with someone, meet someone, spark that conversation that leads to further plans. So I'm also kind of getting, it's like what you feel about an invitation, the feeling of hesitation might be first, especially for those of you who are single. um, if you take it, that's where I'm seeing that you're going to realize that this is where you were kind of meant to meet someone, meant to have like a conversation with someone. I'm also kind of getting this could be an invitation from a coworker. You're still someone who is working, so it could be this thing where you're being set up as well, where someone wants you to meet someone. So there does seem to be this kind of energy where you're getting set up. Also, I'm also feeling that some of you are really ready to try something new. You might try online dating, and that's where you'll make that intellectual connection. And I feel that the conversation will take off, and it's going to give you the sense of that you found someone that gets you, understands you, someone that you can talk to, and that's where that feeling of kind of meeting a kindred spirit is coming from with this energy. I'm also feeling for any of you who are going through some type of separation, and things being divided in a way that is equal and fair. I feel is something that you can expect. So for some of you where that is, as far as you've leaving a marriage or in the process of leaving a marriage, and there needing to be this dividing going on, I feel like what's going to be divided will be fair. And you're definitely going to, I feel, meet someone at either a gathering, or again, if you put your profile online, there's someone that you are going to attract that you will connect with. So that's what I'm getting for you, Geminis, as far as messages and predictions for the summer 2020. You can check your other signs to see if there are any other messages for you to consider. And if you would like a personal reading, the information is below. Phone reading, the link for that is below. And if you would like an emailed reading, video recorded like this, no time limits, answer your questions, you can also still email me at deuceofdiamondreader@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Take care.